My name is Tan Pei Hua. I'm the auto care specialist, a person who rescues children's eyesight and set anyone who wear glasses. So we were able to do a special treatment that your eye not to wear glasses. Okay. Today I would like to share with you the most common problems that facing a youngster. A lot of people are wearing soft contact lenses and they buy over the counter, but they do not know that to wear soft contact lenses, you need to have a proper eye examinations. Unfortunately, many people just buy the power of soft contact lenses. For example, they want 300, they may just go to any outlet, just say I want 300 soft contact lenses. But they never know that the eye is so important that need to have eye checkup, and the soft contact lenses, they got different parameter. But unfortunately, they just like buying a free size t-shirt. They just say I want 300, so they are given a 300 lenses to put on. And they do not know that these contact lenses put into the eye can cause us a long-term negative effect on the eye. A lot of patients wearing very long hours of contact lenses, eventually they find that their eye is so dry. And sometimes the eye gives the signals of redness, and yet as long as they take out the contact lenses, they feel it's okay. Actually, the eye are giving warning to them. First, they may give you feel the eye is dry. Actually, your eye is not dry. Your eye may lack of oxygen. And you do not know. You just feel that your eye is dry, or you feel your eye is tired. And sometimes to a certain stage, the eye give you warning by giving the redness. That means the blood vessels coming in to supply oxygen to you. So for this type of thing, if you keep on prolong wearing the contact lenses, your eye will become hypoxia. That means it's lack of oxygen, and in the end it causes your eye become blur. Your eye become blur and you cannot tolerate the contact lens anymore, and it forces you to take off the contact lenses. I still remember one case, the man is around 30 plus years old, come to my clinic with the soft contact lenses. And the eye is like a bloodshot. The whole eye is so red. And then he come to see me, he refused to remove the soft contact lenses. He even wear the soft contact lenses while sleeping. So when I check her, it's quite serious with the ulcer. Can you imagine? You are wearing a soft contact lens overnight, you sleep with it. And she's so used to it, the eye becomes so red. When I asked him to remove the contact lenses, he's so reluctant to remove it. So when I remove it, the cornea is so red, and a lot of blood vessels go into the cornea, like the picture that I show you up there. So the cornea all go penetrate. By right, our cornea should not have any blood vessel. It's supposed to be very crystal clear. But our eye have been keep on showing the patients that, the eye keep on warn the patient that, the eye is red, showing signal. The eye is dry. The eye is blurred. And yet you refuse to listen to the body's voice. So in the end, the eye was, all the blood vessels will go into the cornea. The eye will become opaque. That means the light cannot transmit through this transparent cornea, and eventually your eye may get blind if there is any infection. I also see patients, I remember there's one chef in Malay, come to see me. The whole cornea is ulcerative and becomes scarring because he mismanaged the soft contact lenses. Can you imagine a young Malay chef, about almost 20 something? The whole cornea, because of the contact lens are not well maintained or was not taken care, is the hygiene part is not well taken care of. The whole cornea become white, become opaque, and there's no chance for you to get back your cornea. So for me, that for the 30 years clinical experience on the soft contact lenses, my sincere words to you all that contact lens need to be properly assessed and measured, and to find out the water content of the contact lenses, is it suitable to your tear or not. Some of them have a very good tear film, some of them have a very poor tear film. So what type of material, that how many percentage of the contact lens contains the water is very important. Is it compatible to the eye or not? So it's very important to have qualified professional to check the eye. So no matter how, whether you're wearing a contact lenses, when they give you signal that your eye is red, your eye is dry, or your eye is blurred, is we as your own personal interest, I think it's very important first to remove the soft contact lenses and seek medical advice, seek professional advice like us. But here I would like to share with you, it's very important to buy a good, proper eye examination with all correct parameter. The parameter is not just the power, the parameter may be the curvature of the lenses, the water content of the soft contact lenses, and the materials that make the contact lenses. It's very important to ensure that your eye have a lifelong, healthy and clear vision. So to wear contact lenses, you need to wear around long hour. So for example, you need to see clearly, you wear contact lenses. And then for example, you need 18 hours to see clear vision, so you just put on the contact lenses and then 18 hours. But during these 18 hours of wearing contact lenses, you are inhibit the supply of oxygen from the air. So in the end, towards the end, you find that you have intolerance to contact lenses. You can only wear very short hour, and you need to take out the contact lenses. So here I would like to share with you, for all the youngsters who are wearing contact lenses, soft contact lenses, whether it's a soft contact lenses or color contact lenses, your eye need to be checked, and your tear film on the cornea need to be assessed, whether you suit what type of soft contact lenses, what type of percentage of the water content in the soft contact lenses, and what is the parameter. Otherwise, we can advise you for another alternative method that you know to wear on the daytime contact lenses. You can wear a special contact lenses wear at the night time while you are sleeping. And then so that daytime you know to wear any lenses, you know to wear spectacle, but yet you can see clearly. So it's very important that if you want to know further information, you can contact us. And what is the advantage of the special overnight wearing contact lenses compared to the day wear? The reason is the material made for day wear contact lenses will absorb your tear and your eye feel very dry. But the night wear contact lenses, the material is entirely different, that it reserves the water in your eye, reserve the tear film in your eye, so that you don't feel tired, so you don't feel dry. So everybody have a thin tear film on top of the surface of the cornea. If you are wearing soft contact lenses, your own tear film, this layer of tear film need to maintain the shape of the soft contact lenses, so it will absorb your tear. That's why you feel very dry. But the one that I'm introducing you is the lenses will keep the moisture of your lens, and you are sleeping overnight and your eye is closed and there's no evaporation of the tear film, and it reserves the oxygen. And the lens that at night one you will reshape your cornea and charge your eye with the power. So daytime when you wake up, you know to wear any lenses in the eye, you know to wear spectacle in your eye, you know to wear soft contact lens in your eye, and yet your eye can see very clear. And the advantage is you only wear it while you are sleeping. Unlike soft contact lenses, you wear it the whole day while you're awake in order to see clearly. This one, you wear it while you're sleeping and you remove it during the daytime, you can see clearly. So the advantage is it restores your eyesight. At the same time, it doesn't make your eye dry, it doesn't make your eye red because of lack of oxygen. So those who are interested, can contact us and to know it in detail. Thanks.